Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Mitra. Hope you're all doing well. Today, I have delicious tips for diabetic patients. The main question in this video that I'm going to give it an answer is that are there any kinds of fruits that diabetic patients should avoid? People with diabetes have to be careful about what they eat to avoid spikes in their blood sugar. One of the most important things they have to consider is the sugar content of the food they eat, even fruits. While fruits are considered as a healthy part of the diet, some fruits may be better to avoid or limit for diabetic patients as they are high in their sugar content. I mentioned the fruits that need to be avoided or limited by people with diabetes. Mangoes are the first group, are delicious tropical fruits which are rich in vitamin C and beta-carotene. But they are also high in sugar. For example, 1 cup of diced mango contains 28 grams of sugar, and this amount can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels, especially if consumed in large quantities. Another fruit is unfortunately pineapple, because it is almost enjoyed in most parts of the world. A sweet and juicy tropical fruit. 1 cup of pineapple contains around 16 grams of sugars, and so it also can cause an increase in blood sugar levels of diabetic patients. So again, if they see pineapple, they should be careful. The refreshing and hydrating watermelon is another group of fruit that is also high in sugar, and 1 cup of it contains around 9 grams of sugar. While the amount of sugar in watermelon is lower than the other fruits I mentioned, but again, diabetic patients should be careful in order not to take too much watermelon. Another group is dried fruit. Dried fruits should also be eaten with caution, although they are known as healthy snacks. But for example, 1 serving of dates contains around 25 grams of sugar, which is not recommended for diabetic patients. And finally, about banana. There's still controversy whether diabetic patients should limit their intake of bananas or not. Banana contains around 12 grams of sugar, but the amount of sugar is higher even in ripe bananas. But this yellow fruit is also rich in other nutrients, so it should not be avoided, but should be limited and taken with caution in diabetic patients. While these fruits should be limited in diets of diabetic patients, there are other fruits that are lower in sugar levels, and so they can be consumed safely in moderation in diabetic patients. Berries like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries are lower in sugar and high in fiber, so they can be a great option for diabetic patients. 1 cup of strawberries contain around 7 grams of sugar, while for raspberries this amount is 5 grams. And apples are a great source of vitamin C and fiber, and they are also low in sugar. 1 medium-sized apple contains around 19 grams of sugar, but much of that sugar is in form of fiber, so it slows down the absorption of glucose. And don't forget about citrus fruits. They are high in fiber and low in sugar. Fruits like orange, lemon, or grapefruits. For orange, for example, a medium size, the amount of sugar is around 12 grams, and for grapefruits is around 11 grams. And finally, keep in mind that your intake of fruits can be limited to some extent based on the level of your blood sugar. So, before taking any measures, consult with your doctor or dietitians about more information based on your own condition. Hope this video has been useful for you. Please subscribe my channel, like this video, and comment if you have any suggestions or questions. Thank you.